Hello guys, welcome to another video tutorial. In this video I'm gonna teach you how you can create a pie chart in PHP and MySQLi. So first thing, you need to create a project, create a folder inside your editor. So I have been using PHP Storm to write the code, right? If you have a Visual Studio Code, PHP, Sublime, Notepad++, you can use that and follow my tutorial, right? So the first thing, you need to create a file inside this one folder. So I'm gonna write the file name index.php, right? I'll leave that and write the basic syntax of HTML, and I'm gonna change that to write pie chart in PHP. Right, and then I'm gonna create a folder, new folder, and I'm gonna use config folder name. Inside config, I'm gonna create a file and write the file name connection.php. So inside this file I will create a connection. So let's get started to make a databases. I'm going to create a database with the name of chart, create a chart, and write the table name. I'm going to use pi and assign the columns 3. Go. And the first one will be ID, and I'm going to use name and values, right? The second one will be watchar. The first one will be auto increment, and third one will be integers. So I'm going to save that. Okay, I need to assign the length of the second column. Values. Okay, leave that. Okay, so I'm going to create this file. Open this one file and insert the data. So I'm going to write the name. For example, work. I increase the size of the work 11, watching, not this one, watching 9, go. And now I will create also, insert another record, watching and learning 6, and playing. Okay, this is the ID, I'll leave that. Playing 5. So those are 4 values inside my table. As you can see, 1 2 3 4, but I will also insert 2 more values, and I'm gonna use hobbies and 3. And now finally I will use what I will write the last one column. I'll leave this one, last one, and click to go. We have 5 values inside my table with the name of y, right? So first thing, you need to connect the, I'm going to use MySQLi connect. The first one will be localhost, second one root and password null, and fourth database name is a chart, right? So I check that, yes, it's chart. So first I check connection is working or not. Okay, working. So I'm going to check that. This is the config folder, and I'm going to open the connection.php, working as you can see. But I leave this one. For example, I use roots, right? Perfect. So I'm going to use root, and I use exclamation sign. It means it's not connected. Then I want to display the message connection error, right? Now the next one is go to index.php file and write the basic syntax of PHP on a go, and you need to get the file, database file, from config folder and connection.php, because you will use database query on this page. Now the next thing I will use, just a minute, I go to this one, Pai Chart. I go to Google and use Pai Chart. I use Pai Chart Google and open second one website with the name of developers.google.com. Open this one website, and you need to copy this one code, right? This one simply, but I'll leave this one and I'm gonna copy the head code to starting script code and closing script code. Copy that and paste inside the head section, right? And now the next thing is you need to, just a minute, I'm going to show you guys. First save that and let's check it now it's working or not. Okay, we need to include this one file, code, inside the body section, because this will help you to display the chart. So I'm going to check that. Perfect. As you can see, this is my static data, but I want to display the database data on this chart, right? So the first thing you need to write the query on a wall. I'm going to use query. Query is very simple. Select static from your database table name, like Pi, right? And you need to assign the data inside the variable. The first variable you need to pass two parameters. The first one is a connection, and second will be query. Right? Okay, why I seen the problem? Okay, the problem is variable name is con, right? Now once you get the data from database and assign the data inside the variable, then you will be able to access the database value and display the value on the browser. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to use while. I just check that and get the database value, assign the value in the variable with the name of value. So I'm going to check that it's working or not, and I'm going to use value, and this is the database column name. So I'm going to use name, right? And I'm going to use concatenation sign, and second one will be work, right? So I think it should be display. As you can see guys, work array, watching array, learning array, but why I see array again. Oh, value. Okay, at first I'm gonna leave this one, and I just check that. Work, watching, learning, hobbies, playing, hobbies, those are database values. Those values. I want to display also values, so I'm going to use values. Okay, just a minute. Values, right? And I think it should be displayed not. What is values? Values. Okay guys, the problem is we need to assign dot value right? I think it should be display. Yes, as you can see, 11, 9, 6, 5 and 3. Those are values coming from database, right? It means we are able to access database value and send the value inside this page. Now the next thing, you need to go on below and leave those things like work, eat, commute, watch TV, sleep. But I leave the first one like this one, and I'm going to remove this one and use basic syntax of PHP, right? I take a space. So you need to write the while loop on here and make a variable with the name of, you can write any name. In my case I use a chart, and use MySQLi fetch associate and assign the result variable. Inside this curly bracket you need to get the data and assign the data inside the array. So I'm going to use echo double quotation and array range. Inside the array I'm going to single quotation double quotation dot dot and call chart and the column name, database column name. The first column name, I want to display the name, right? And after the single quotation we need to write comma and use again single quotation double quotation dot dot chart, and second one column name with the name of values, right? That's it. I think it should be displayed on the page, but I'll leave this one also. Save, and let's check it now. I think something is wrong. So first I'm going to check that. Okay, just a minute guys. Okay, I'll use comma there. Let's check out. Okay, like that. As you can see, but it's not appearing data on there. Okay, MySQLi fetch associate chart values name. Just a minute, I check that name values. Okay, I'll leave this one single quotation on there. It's very sensitive. So I'll refresh. As you can see guys, my data has been appeared on my chart, pie chart, as you can see. Now the next thing is very important. If you want to display this one chart on the center, or if you want to display this one chart on your website or an admin panel, I'm going to show you the working process. So first I'm going to use I'm going to getting bootstrap file, because I will make my own card panel, and I'm going to design my simple card. I'm going to show you how you can do that. So just a minute, I cut that, go to my C drive, XAMPP, stock, pie chart, paste there, extrude there, remove this one file, open this one, leave the other files without bootstrap, and I cut that, paste on there, remove this one, right? So we will use bootstrap file to design our CSS and bootstrap.css, right? Now this is a div, right? And this is a ID. This ID is available on here. If you want to change that, you need to change on here. But I want to design my own there class container. First I'm going to container affiliate, right? And also bg doc, right? And there class call, I'll leave the other things there, class row. Inside row I'm going to create a class card. First I'm gonna create a card header, and inside card header I'm gonna use h3, right? My daily best activities, right? And outside of this chart, this is a class card body, and inside this one body I also make a class card footer. I'm gonna assign my website link, https OnlineITtuts.com. visit for more details, right? And inside card body I will make a div, assign the ID, same ID like this one, pie chart. So that's that, and let's check it now, it's working or not. Right there, as you can see guys, but I'll leave this one and let's design something on there. First one is a card. Okay, first one will row and second one will be call, right? And now the next one will be, I'm gonna use LG6 means logiskin 6, and I'm gonna use margin auto, save, and for that, right? And I'm gonna use also margin top 5, save, and for that, right? So this is my chart, but this is a simple chart on the card section, but you can also but I want to use the class row the class call and paste on there. So I just check out, right? But it's not good too much. I think this will be perfect. Okay, I will assign my own properties, so let's check it now. This one, time, so is this one, right? Perfect. So let's use this one with cart, and after that, right? And I'm going to use call LG6 means logiskin 6, right? And also I will design perfect card card header is 3 my daily best activities there. Card body paste there. Card footer https OnlineITtuts.com OnlineITtuts.com. Visit for more details, right? So and after that, right, but I want to display this one chart on the center, so I'm going to use auto margin auto on the call. So there, right, but this width is too large. I want to use 800, right? It's perfect. And finally I'm going to use empty font, means magenta font, right? This is my complete chart. I've designed this chart with the help of Bootstrap. I hope you understood as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next lecture.